this is Tithon Alliance here, bringing you the random video, and today we're going to be talking about Cyber Dragon Veir in this video today. Fun fact, Veir means 4 in German, which is kind of interesting, even though Zwei and Drei are not 2 and 3 respectively. Level 2 and 3, even though both of those cards, even though Zwei and Drei means 2 and 3. And we also don't have Eins, we don't have number 1. So it's really weird how we don't have those cards. Maybe hers is supposed to be Eins, but they just misquoted it, I guess. I mean, I don't really know. But let's just jump right into it. Cyber Dragon Veir is a level 4 light machine effect monster with 1100 attack and 1600 defense. The stats on this card really doesn't matter, though it does buff itself with its third effect. So let's just jump right into each effect, and we'll go over why this card is actually really good. The first effect is this card name is treated as Cyber Dragon while it's on the field or in the graveyard, which is pretty good. The second effect is if you normal summon or special summon Cyber Dragon, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. All Cyber Dragon you control gain 500 attack and defense. So let's just bring out the best case scenario here. Let's say you you have 1/1 in your hand and you have this card in your hand. You activate 1/1, you discard 1 card from your hand to special summon Cyber Dragon Hers. In that case, Cyber Dragon Hers becomes Cyber Dragon and level 5, so then you can just special summon this card from your hand for free. Granted, you only use the second effect once per turn. Then you can machine dupe Cyber Dragon Hers to special summon 2 more Cyber Dragons from your deck. Since it doesn't specify specifically which Cyber Dragons you can summon off of this one, it can be like if they introduce another Cyber Dragon that's Cyber Dragon in the deck as well, you can summon that as well. But you mainly would just want to go for the 2 Cyber Dragons that are already in your deck. If you haven't normal summoned already, you can normal summon something else like a Proto Cyber Dragon or something like Zwei, and then you can go into Saryuja, which Saryuja is always a good card. I would keep like one of the Cyber Dragons on the board in order for you to do this properly. You would draw your 4 cards, and then you just refresh your hand basically, which is kind of where the ideal scenario of this card would be. There's a very fringe scenario though, but alternatively you make your 2 Cyber Dragons with machine dupe and you summon this card, or you just special summon a Cyber Dragon if it's your turn and your opponent controls a monster, and you get this card, and it kind of acts as like a link 2 for your monster, so you can summon the Cyber Dragon monster, link monster, which is pretty good. And in the extreme scenarios, if you just pop off, you make the Link monster plus infinity, which is really good. But you can make Link 4s with this card, I like to point out, because it's really interesting to note. You have the ability to special summon monsters from your hand at that point. If you go for Saryuja, if you go for Warlord, you have the chance to steal one of your opponent's monsters. Ideally, you want to make sure that you have at least one of these cards in your hand. So I would play 2 of this card, maybe even 3 if the ratio is called for it. But I think overall this card is absolutely, it's one of the best cards for Cyber Dragon so far. I think hers is better though, but it is still pretty good. So yes. Anyway guys, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Tell me if I miss any combos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been Tithon Alliance signing out.